Oops. Except this time for real. Yeah. Let's play Wing Commander 1. Ray the Cots. The original Cots brand game. So this is the best possible version of the game to play. It's a custom loader that uses the Karafi Saga version of the game and adds voice acting from the Sega CD. But it's still Wing Commander 1, it still has a lot of problems. Well, I guess let's get started then. Well, that's the end of the game. Thanks for watching. So, in the original game, you have to enter the game. But this game actually came out after Wing Commander 4. So they gave us a default name already. So we are Blair, and our call sign is Maverick. That's his canonical call sign. I'm just gonna leave it the defaults. This is the beginning. Please do not the cots. Cotton Yak. How's it going, Nathan? We're going to the cots. So, first of all, my mouse is kind of messed up, but it's probably fine. I'm not gonna use the mouse to play the game. So we have a kill board, and we're at the very bottom, and the person right above us is Lieutenant Marshall. That's Maniac. So, coming into audio only. Oh. Maniac. The Maniac is already here. So, this is the only meaningful area of the game between missions. So there's the training simulator, and then you can sometimes talk to people at the bar. And let's start by flying a training mission. Mangler, Mongo, the Man, Maverick, Bishop, and Maniac. Yeah, no full ship to explore this time. Look at those graphics. This game came out in 1990, or early 1990-ish. Is it? I was born in 1988. You can see this was considered graphically advanced for the time. Oh, 91. Yeah, this was considered graphically advanced for its time. But you can see they cheated to get 3D graphics. But they use 2D sprites. Yeah. Also, damage is a lot less forgiving in this game than in later games. As you can see, I just lost a gun. Good old days where devs had to be creative to make games look better instead of inflating the game's weight with 4K textures and stuff. Yep. And in true Chris Roberts fashion, you can die by binary collision. It's probably the most common way of dying in all One Commander games. Anyway, let's talk to people. Let's start with talking to Shot Glass.
Belly on up, friend, and take a load off. You must be Hotshot. I'm Shot Glass. Welcome aboard the Claw. I used to be a pilot myself. Till the fleabag shot me up so bad I couldn't fly. I guess I flew with most every pilot on the Claw. So if you want to know how one pilot or another flies, old Shot Glass is the guy to ask. Stop by when you're off duty and we'll talk more.
A classic indeed. Also, here was John. This is John Rhys Davies' character in 3 and 4. Here he looks a lot different. Also, let me know if you heard voice acting. I just need to make sure the sound's working properly. Yeah, he definitely changed a lot. Sounds good?
Oh,
Right,
laddie,
let's keep
take
going.
a seat and tilt a glass with old Paladin. I recall once when I was just a lieutenant like yourself there. We were flying patrol over the Accord, the 4th planet in the Alliance system. These 4 Kilrathi Salty came zooming in with the sun at their backs.
What's the point, monsieur? There is one, oui?
I was leading up to it, lass. That day, we learned that a Salty will always turn to the left. It's got something to do with the way their engines and ducts are arranged. So when you tail a Salty, what's to the left? That's where he'll go when he makes his break.
Yep, a Scottish guy and a French woman. Let's talk to the French
Bonjour,
woman.
Lieutenant. You are called Hotshot, no? I am called Angel.
Also, they call us Hotshot because that's the call sign they
I'm
use in the
just
Sega
wondering
CD
some figures
version.
on our recent encounters with the Kilrathi. You would like to know what I have learned, perhaps? The Dralthi is the Kilrathi fighter seen most in this sector. These figures show that 1.4 missiles are required to destroy the Dralthi, while over 7 direct laser hits are necessary to destroy the same vessel. I hope this information is useful to you, Lieutenant.
Yep. By the way, Angel is since we already played Reverse 3 and 4, Angel was Blair's love interest in starting in Encounter 2, and you know what happens to her in 3. So this is the only other room in the game. We can save our game here. We just... And we can also view our medals. We don't have anything right now. And the last room is the mission hangar. Or we can just jump out the airlock and end the game right now. Yeah, gotta save the high score we got. Let's go to the hangar. Also, for some reason, it's leaking water. This is a spaceship. Guess we gotta collect that space water. Anyway, let's mission hangar.
We've got a lot of work to do, people, so let's get to it. The Tiger's Claw dropped from jump space 7 hours ago at 0800. Blue Devil Squadron had first patrol. You Killer Bees have the next shift. You rookies will be flying with experienced pilots on your first missions. I want the rookies to fly as wing leaders. You vets keep an eye on the kids out there. Here are the assignments. Hotshot, you're leading Alpha Wing. Spirit will fly on your wing. She's quiet, but she knows the ropes. You're the wing leader, but if Spirit talks, you be sure and listen. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Good. Here's your patrol plan then. Computer, display Alpha. You'll check 3 possible jump points at about 20,000 clicks out. There are asteroids near nav points 2 and 3, so stay on course. Any questions?
Yes, Commander. What are we to do if we encounter the enemy?
Engage if the odds look good. Let Hotshot make the call. Next is Beta Wing.
Your thoughts wander as the commander makes the...
And back to the Tiger's Claw. Remember, this is no train sim. If you see the enemy, he'll be out to kill you. Be sure you do it to him. Squadron dismissed.
Yeah, that was Cam Clark, by the way. Yeah, it was Cam Clark. Really? I got upon it right away because you don't. The Kirafi show up and blow up your capture for some reason. I think that's an oversight.
My honor is to obey.
You see, it's very simple. It's very simplified compared to Wing Commander 3 and 4. There's a lot less management. There's no power management. And there is no V reticle either. You just have to do classic deflection shooting. Oh, they do insult you.
I have managed to kill one. So,
Yeah, they really started doing it as early as the first game. So to actually complete missions like these, the majority of the missions are patrol missions, and you have to actually reach the waypoint. Also, this is my least favorite part about the game: asteroids. They just spawn, and once you're in an asteroid, they just spawn and just fly towards your general direction. And the best way to navigate them is to drop your speed down to like 150 or something, and just glide to that point. Mid-space collisions are still the biggest threat, yes. Oh. Objective reached, now we gotta get out of here. Whoa.
We are gathered here to pay tribute to one of our own, Second Lieutenant Hotshot. It is always sad to lose a pilot, but it is especially difficult when he is as young as Hotshot. He died without even a chance to prove himself.
Company, attention, prepare, hard.
Farewell, Hotshot. You'll be missed.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
The end. Thanks for watching. That was Wing Commander 1. Expect that to happen a lot, by the way. As asteroids are the worst part about this game. Anyway. Anyway, that didn't happen. Let's actually complete this mission properly.
Excuse me, Commander. I have noticed enemy ships. My honor is to obey.
Oh, a second, I think I forgot the, I forgot a certain key. I should be remembering. Nav map. There we go, nav map. So we don't actually have to... The only important part is that we hit the nav points. So let's actually hit that nav point. And we don't even have to hit them in order. So, screw the asteroid field, we'll just go straight to nav 3. Oh, the voice acting suddenly stopped? Oh, Asselkin, what is wrong with the voice acting? You know what? Let's restart the game. That's weird. It's just not playing any audio. Okay,
We've got a lot of work to do, people, so let's get to it.
Okay, this time it's working. That's...
Excuse me, Commander. I have noticed enemy ships. My honor is to obey.
Objective reached. It's got a minute 3 now. Oh, the voice acting broke again. Let's just finish the mission without it then. Yeah, the AI sometimes actually chickens out and runs. Anyway, that's objective reached. Map 2. Gotta watch for these asteroids. Now we gotta get out of here, but Let's use Mastery as a frame of reference to actually escape this place. It won't let us autopilot until we actually get out of the asteroid field. And you know that we are out of the asteroid field because now we just see regular space debris. Oh. Tiger's Claw. Hazard near.
You got away pretty clean, sir.
Well, now it's working.
Welcome back, Hotshot. Looks like you survived your first trip out.
He is a very able pilot, Commander. It is an honor to fly on his wing.
That's high praise coming from Spirit. You should be proud, Hotshot. In any case, you flew well out there. I've reviewed the mission report from your flight recorder. Let's go over the mission report. You got 3 of the hairballs, Hotshot, and 1 Kilrathi for Spirit. That's all then. Dismissed.
And now that reflects my kill board. Just in case the game crashes, let's save first. Wait. And let's talk to everybody.
I hear you flew with Spirit yesterday, Hotshot. She's a quiet little thing, but she's a heck of a flyer. She's rock steady, follows orders, don't fire till she's sure of her shot. I was always glad to have Spirit on my wing when I was still flying.
Konnichiwa, Hachat-san. Please, take a seat. If I may say so, you are doing quite well. Colonel Sama is most pleased with your performance thus far. There was no need to praise me before him, though, Honorable Second Lieutenant. The credit for mission's success is due to its leader, not his assistants. I see by your expression that you do not believe me. I assure you I speak what is in my heart.
Hotshot-san and Kuro-sama. Also, it's Cobra the Space Pirate for some reason. I don't think Chris Roberts actually watched Cobra. But this guy, just look at this guy.
Hotshot, right? They call me Hunter, mate. G'day. Spirit here was telling me about your tumble with the hairballs. Sounds like you really mixed it up out there. That's the way, isn't it, mate? Just you and some hairball twisting about, trying to get a missile lock. Formations, uniforms, medals, wingmen, that's all sheep dip. All the Bruce can count on out there is himself and his missiles.
Yeah, Australian Cobra. Yeah, he does have the look. He's just missing his hair is not blonde. Just give him red tights and blonde hair, and you can't tell the difference. Anyway, let's fly the next mission.
Epsilon Wing is Hotshot and Spirit. You'll be escorting a Drayman-class transport to its jump point. Computer, display Epsilon. Let's take a look at your flight plan. You'll rendezvous with the transport upon launch. Escort it to Nav Point 1, and on to Nav 2, where it'll initiate jump sequence. Once it's jumped out, you'll return by the most direct route. Remember, your job is to make sure that transport jumps out. I don't want you leaving her to chase down bogies. If the enemy retreats, you stay with the transport. Questions?
Yes, sir. Why is Nav 1 so far out of the way?
There's an asteroid field between the Tiger's Claw and the jump point. A fighter might navigate it, but a Drayman Sport would never make it through. Anything else? All right then, let's get to work. Squadron dismissed.
Oh. So we gotta escort something. These can get annoying. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but these can get annoying sometimes. Because the Drayman just does whatever it feels like. And may not actually follow you. Oh, and Spirit lost her voice acting again. You're already near? Oh, we gotta hit. We have to actually touch Nav Point 1. Battle's not doing what I wanted to, so. This game doesn't support rudder pedals and throttle, so the only controller that works is the joystick itself. So I use joystick ground to stick the throttle and rudder keys on my HOTAS, but it doesn't always work. And it's not as good as if it actually did support it. Flying at 100. But he's retreating. Ow. It didn't make a sound, but she flew right into me. Wow. Yeah, I'm not navigating that. Let's turn around. Let's make a detour around it. Well, why are you flying so close to me? Oh, it's the fighter from before. Whoa. Why are they flying so close to me? Yes. So it's not so, the 2D graphics is not so bad when it's fighters, but when it comes to cap ships, it's hard to tell exactly where you are
Looks like he got a little hot out
relative
there,
to
sir.
them. It probably would have been better if the cap ships had, they had more
Good job out there, Hotshot.
more sprites, depending on the different angles relative to the ship
The sport jumped right on schedule
ship.
and covered her well.
Thank you, sir. But Spirit deserves as much credit as I do.
I mean, because I don't want to interrupt the voice acting right away.
Hotshot-san is too kind, sir. I only flew on his wing.
Hotshot son.
At any rate, that was some nice flying. Well, let's review the mission report. Hotshot took out 4 Kilrathi, and Spirit got 1 of them. The Drayman Sport made its jump on schedule. And Hotshot, I want to see you in my office in a couple of hours. That's all then. Dismissed. Come in. I need to speak with you.
Yes, sir.
We'll be leaving Enyo soon, and I need to make some personnel changes. Effective immediately following the jump, you'll be reassigned. I want you in a Scimitar-class medium fighter with Blue Devil Squadron.
Yes, sir. You won't be sorry.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. That's all then, Second Lieutenant. Dismissed. For meritorious conduct in confronting the Kilrathi enemy in the Enyo system. The Terran Confederation is proud to present the Bronze Star to Second Lieutenant Hotshot. Your courage is exemplary of the Confederation's finest defenders. Good job, Hotshot. Congratulations.
Our first
Thank you,
medal.
sir. Filled with pride, you meet the applause of your fellows.
Yeah, it would have been better if they captured the ship from different aspect angles as well, and not just assuming that you're flying straight toward it. So we have some new faces, but first let's do Killboard. But we are 2 kills away from passing Maniac. Let's talk to Shot Glass.
That's Iceman and Knight over there. Knight's a darn reliable pilot. A solid shot, a steady flyer. Not flashy at all. He's sort of a craftsman. Gets the job done, though. Iceman, though, now he's an artist. Best pilot on the Tiger's Claw. Lives to fly and to fight. He's totally ruthless and completely deadly. Some of the pilots say he's got Freon for blood. At least that's where he got the call sign.
Hotshot. They call me Iceman. Don't let Knight fool you. The Sim's a gun-heavy slug. Forget finesse. Just head straight in, guns blaring. Give me a ship that takes skill. A Raptor, even a Hornet. Or one of those new Rapiers. If half of what they say is true, the Rapier's a true artist ship.
That's a good voice.
Hotshot, right? I'm Knight. Welcome to the Blue Devils. Ever flown scimitars before? I think you're going to like them. A scimitar isn't quite as fast or nimble as a Hornet, but she's got twice the armor as well as heavier guns.
And she handles like a Centaurian mud pig.
Iceman here will try to tell you speed and handling save your butt. But I'll take an extra 3 centimeters of Dura steel plating any day.
So 2 things. First, Iceman is the best pilot in the game. The only problem with him is he will never listen to an order to retreat. So if you tell him to return to base, he will always say no. He will always refuse that order. And the other thing is the Scimitar is the worst ship in the game. Let's do the next mission.
All right then. Beta Wing will be led by Hotshot. Paladin, you'll be flying.
And I cannot tell you how I'm looking forward to it, Colonel.
Right. Since we jumped into the McAuliffe system just a few hours ago, we're still running preliminary patrols. Hotshot, you'll be flying a 4-point route, checking several potential jump points. Here's your flight plan. Just fly to the nav points and make sure they're clear. Long-range scanners indicate some sort of debris near Nav 3. We have reason to believe this might be a Kilrathi minefield. So be especially careful in that area. Questions? All right then. Delta Wing is Iceman and Angel.
You listen as the Colonel
That's everyone. Last questions?
No hands are raised.
Good. Let's get to work. Squadron dismissed.
Yeah, it's considered a medium fighter, but it's slower than the heaviest fighters that you can fly in this game. Which is actually not very good. But it has better guns than the Hornet, and better gun placement. Let's take it out for a spin. For some reason, Alan also forgot how to talk, how to voice act. Yeah, it's not very. It has a very poor top speed, and it's not as durable as they make it sound. It's actually kind of flimsy. But there are mines. Mines are basically the same as an asteroid field. We're not going there. We'll just go to map 4. But he's retreating. He took him out just from taking a few shots to his shields. It's awful. He gets to his shield and just bugs out. Here are the mines. It's exactly the same as dealing with asteroids, except they are mine shaped. The difference is cosmetic. Oh, my top speed took a hit. So you're wondering, this game doesn't look too hard, right? This is just the base campaign, so it's not so bad. Except for like one mission that is kind of on the frustrating side. But then the secret missions comes along and they're really rough. Difficulty spikes.
Looks like it got a little hot out there, sir.
Well flown, hotshot. You handled those flea bags like an old pro.
Because
Thanks,
I
sir. Having Paladin on my wing made it easy. Now, laddie, don't brag on me, or the Colonel'll start expecting more from me.
So let's go over the mission report. You scragged 3 Kilrathi, hotshot, and Paladin did it 2 himself. That's all then. Dismissed.
Oh, I gotta show you Maniac for fun before we end the stream. But we still have 20 minutes anyway.
You met Maniac and Boss Man over there yet? Maniac's a real lunatic. A good pilot, but way too erratic. He was just coming up when the flea bags put me out of commission. Just between you and me, I'd rather fly alone than with Maniac on my wing. Boss Man's another story, though. He's a real team leader. A crack pilot with 17 years behind him. Flown everything in the Terran fleet, and blown up at least one of every class the Kilrathi have.
So let's talk to Maniac. Are you ready for this? He's got an amazing voice. There we go.
Hey, hotshot! I'm Maniac! Glad to meet you! Bossman says we're gonna see some action against some battleships soon! I can't wait! Man, that'll be a rush! Get in there quick, waste the mama cat, then pick the kittens off one by one! That's the way to do it!
Doesn't sound anything like Tom Wilson. Anyway, let's talk to Bossman.
Sit down, hotshot. They call me Bossman. I've been watching you. You look good for a rookie. You handle yourself well in the dogfight. But we're going to be facing some bigger ships soon.
All right, some serious action!
A lot of young pirates get excited when they see the first destroyer.
Just what do you mean by that, boss?
They lose their heads and go straight in for the battleship. Then the right fighter they forgot about blasts them from behind. Big ships move slow and turn like pigs. Thing to do is clean up the fighter cover first, then go in for the battleship.
I hope you like that impression of Maniac.
Well, boys and girls, things are getting ready to heat up. The Confederation is getting ready to mount a major offensive. So we're expecting several supply ships within the next 48 hours. But scanners show increased Kilrathi activity in this system. We have got to clean up the enemy presence here at McAuliffe before the tankers and sports start to arrive tomorrow. We've detected a large bogey about 90,000 clicks out. It jumped in about 20 minutes ago. It seems to be headed this way. It might be just a transport, but it's probably a small warship. Hotshot, you and Paladin are going to go out and get a look at it. And destroy it, if you can.
Faith, lad, but that'll be a challenge.
Here's your flight plan. If the bogey continues its present course and speed, you should meet it here at Nav 1. We've detected a fighter escort in the area as well, so be on the lookout for additional bogeys.
The Colonel quickly goes through the rest of the assignments, dispatching other wings to check out other bogies in the system.
Squadron dismissed.
Fortunately, we don't have Maniac on our wing yet. He flies just like you expect. He has high overall stats, but doesn't listen to orders. He just does whatever he feels like.
Blast! The enemy are upon us! Got a covered ladder!
I forgot to mention, but there are no countermeasures either. So if you get shot with my missile, just all I can do is afterburn and hope that it runs out of juice. Well, don't lie to me.
The enemy are upon us! Got you covered, laddie!
Is it just one escort? No, there's two of them. By the way, the sound effects in this game... The sound effects in this game... are not the original sound effects that from Wind Waker 1 and from Wind Waker 3 and 4. They decided the ones from Wind Waker 1 and 2 did not sound that great, so they replaced it with the ones in 3 and 4. In the Kilrathi Saga version of the game. All that's left is the... Oh, there's still more escorts. Ow. Well, I survived that mid-air collision at least.
Ah! They caught me with my tilt now!
Oh shit. Ow.
That one was for me father.
Well, we just blew up the cap ship. Well, muscle memory was kicking in though, so I'm gonna try and use the throttle.
You sure got yourself shot up, sir.
Nice job, Hotshot. You too, Paladin. Congratulations to the both of you.
The kid did all the work, sir. I was just along for the ride.
Those Kilrathi destroyers really aren't much to worry about, sir.
I don't know, Hotshot. They had you outgunned as well as outnumbered. Now, to review the mission. Recorder shows you killed 5, Hotshot, and 1 killed by Paladin. By the way, we've identified the big bogey as a Rolari-class destroyer. Good job taking her out. And Hotshot, I want to see you in my office in an hour. That's all. Dismissed. Come in. I need to speak with you.
Yes, sir.
I've been speaking with Sector Command. The brass have been reviewing your record, and I have good news. The order came in this morning. I've been authorized to promote you. Congratulations, First Lieutenant. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir. I'll do my best.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. That's all then, First Lieutenant. Dismissed.
You're now a first lieutenant. I remember that they had a ceremony when you get promoted as well, but for some reason, it doesn't play for some reason.
Hey there, Hotshot. Get you something? I'm glad to see you and Paladin getting along so well. He'll be retiring soon, you know. Been flying fighters for 20-odd years, and now they're putting him out to pasture. He and I used to fly together back before the war started. Darn good man. The old claw will miss him.
I'd like to tell you, laddie, it's been good flying with you. We'll be pulling out of McAuliffe soon. And the Colonel likes to shake up the wings every now and then. So let me give you one last piece of advice. A young wingman ain't gonna stick by you the way I have, lad. That's no criticism of him, lad. Just a fact. A youngster's got a name to make and a career to think on. He'll be looking to make a hero of himself. An old man like myself, on the other hand. Well, I'm just wanting to make it back so I can retire in one piece.
Writing death flags for himself.
Hotshot, sit down. I want to compare notes with you. I've been watching the way Dralti maneuver, and I think I've noticed something. Seems to me that when you're hot on a Dralti's tail, and he pulls a loop to shake you, he always goes up or down, never to the side. You ever notice that?
You shrug in tentative agreement.
Well, they do. Always up or down, never left or right. You know, lad, I believe you're right. I think it's because those big wings block their vision to the sides. But above and below, between the wings, their vision is clear.
Let's do one more mission. Also, their advice is meant to reflect some gameplay, some possible gameplay hints. But the game is so simplified that just enough to shoot them a whole, spring across a whole bunch, and they blow up.
We're going to be leaving McAuliffe late tomorrow. But first, we've got a half-dozen sports and tankers coming in. With at least one Kilrathi carrier in the system, we're expecting the hairballs to make a play for most of the sports. Here are the assignments for transport escorts.
The Colonel makes the assignments for the wings.
Hotshot and Paladin will take the last detail. Computer, display Psi. You'll rendezvous with a Draymond-class tanker here at Nav 1. As soon as it arrives, the tanker will head for the Tiger's Claw. It'll be moving at top speed and won't deviate from its shortest course. So you'll have to protect it from any attackers. Stay close. Don't let enemy fighters draw you away from the tanker. Now one more thing, boys and girls. Intelligence indicates Burak's Star Killer may be in the system.
Burak Star Killer, sir?
He's one of Kilra's best. Flies a Salthi light fighter. Our records credit him with 64 kills, counting fighters and battleships. So let's all be extra careful out there, all right? Squadron dismissed.
Yeah, there are named aces in this game too. And killing them, I don't think killing them is just for bragging rights. I don't think it actually affects anything important. Well, a lot of enemies. I shall feast upon your offspring doesn't have this, not quite the same ring as Ecophonic Descendant of Monkeys. Not quite as catchy. You're going to do quite a bit of damage already. Oh, that didn't go out so high. Let's try that one more time.
We're going to be leaving the...
Covered ladder. One was for me father.
I don't remember how to switch missiles in this game. There we go. It's W instead of M.
Glad to have you with us, First Lieutenant Hotshot. Blast! The enemy are upon us! Got the cover, bloody! Could have such luck.
I didn't quite catch him, but it doesn't matter.
Hotshot, you are clear to land.
It plays the mission failed song, but I'm pretty sure as long as the Dragon is still alive, it counts as mission success.
Looks like it got a little hot out there, sir.
Well done, gentlemen. The tanker commander asked me to commend you both.
I'm just glad to get that sport back to the claw, sir.
Now don't go discounting the fun and giving the hairballs a black eye, lad.
Enough of that, though. Let's review the mission. You racked up 4 Kilrathi Hotshot, and Paladin got 1 of the hairballs. And I want to see you in my office later, Hotshot. Dismissed. Come in. I need to speak with you.
Yes, sir.
We'll be leaving McAuliffe soon, and I need to make some personnel changes. Effective immediately following the jump, you'll be reassigned. I need you in Star Slayer Squadron, flying a Raptor-class heavy fighter.
Yes, sir. You won't be sorry.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. That's all then, First Lieutenant. Dismissed.
Terran
Meanwhile,
Research Colony, McAuliffe 4. Kilrathi Marines invading McAuliffe's civilian research installation met desperate and resourceful human scientists. Armed with improvised weapons and remarkable courage, the researchers managed to kill or capture the entire Kilrathi.
so this is a good stopping point, I guess. But and on the high note, if I didn't get the ace. Also, did you catch that guy's face? I'll post that on Discord. Hold on a second. Any second. Open up the exit view. That guy looks amazing. Anyway, if I stream tomorrow, I have not decided if I'm gonna continue with Wing Commander or if I'm gonna do something else. But we shall see. But for now, I'm gonna shut off the stream. So thanks for coming, and if you are still here, Cot, thanks for listening in. As we sprayed the cots. But we didn't manage to spray the one cot that we should have sprayed. Anyway. Before we shut off the obligatory boss, who we will not see until the next game. But there is a mention of him during secret missions, but we'll get to that point later.